It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Mm-hmm. Talk that talk.
Health officials are investigating a measles outbreak in western Texas. The state's Department of Health Services has confirmed 24 cases of measles in Gaines County, which is located roughly between Midland and Lubbock, within the last 2 weeks. 9 patients have been hospitalized. 2 of the cases are in adults. The rest are among children and adolescents. All of the patients were unvaccinated. U.S. measles cases have been rising. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says measles has been confirmed in 5 states this year. In 2024, there were 284 cases, the most recorded in 5 years. Dr. William Schaffner joins us now. He's a professor of preventive medicine at Vanderbilt University's Department of Health Policy and a professor of medicine at the school's Division of Infectious Diseases. Thank you so much for being here, Doctor. So all of the confirmed cases in Texas involve unvaccinated patients. Gaines County has one of the highest rates of vaccine exemptions in the state, meaning a high percentage of children can opt out of required vaccines for schools. How serious is the measles threat?
Well, Lindsay, this is a problem of unvaccinated children, right? If you're unvaccinated, you remain susceptible. If one of those children went abroad and picked up the measles, or if there was a visitor from abroad, this most contagious virus can spread to schoolmates, playmates, and the like. And your data were very, very compelling. 9 people were hospitalized. Measles is a serious illness. It makes children absolutely miserable for a week or week and a half and can have serious complications.
With measles being so contagious, does this outbreak pose a threat to people who have received the recommended doses of the vaccine?
Vaccine prevents measles. So if you're vaccinated, the chance of your acquiring the infection are close to 0. This is a beautiful, safe, and effective vaccine. We have virtually eliminated measles from this country. The only way it can sneak back in is if parents don't vaccinate their children. That's a tragedy.
You mentioned that it can make kids miserable. What are the symptoms?
Well, the symptoms are, in addition to the rash, which we all know about, cough, runny nose really badly, and red eyes that make the child's eyes so sensitive they have to be kept in a dark room. Children feel miserable, they don't eat, they have fever, they can have diarrhea, and as I said, that virus can get down into your chest and cause pneumonia, and 1 in 1,000 children develop encephalitis, inflammation of the brain itself. That's where the deaths are. Before we had vaccine, 400 to 500 children in the United States died each year due to measles and its complications. The number now is 0. In order for it to remain 0, we have to keep vaccinating.
Doctor, I do want to ask you about something else before we let you go, and that is this tuna recall. Tri-Union Seafood canned tuna products are being recalled across several stores over a botulism risk. I have had those tins in my fridge. Another member of our team did as well. Not fridge, but pantry. You know what I mean. How serious is this? Obviously, people need to get rid of it. But what can you tell us about the severity of the situation?
Well, no one's gotten sick yet. This is a faulty seal. So potentially the botulism organism could get into the fish, but other contaminants can get in there also. You've done the right thing. Check, see if you've got it. If you do, chuck it out.
Yeah, I ate it already, so let's hope that everything's okay. Dr. William Schaffner, thank you.
Good morning. Today it is Monday. It is February the 24th. The year is 2025. So here I am sitting outside on the deck. I'm sitting outside on the deck. It's February. It's the end of February, y'all. It's beautiful out here. We've had a couple cold days last week, but it's warming up a little bit. It's supposed to get in the 60s today. I took the dogs outside earlier today. They ran around and had so much fun. Then they ran back down. Now they down there eating breakfast and sleeping. Yeah. I even let them run around. Last night they were running around the house upstairs. Let them come upstairs out the basement. I said, okay, y'all can come upstairs. Y'all don't tear nothing up. And so I had to watch their asses. They know they're the house is nice and clean. I haven't had Rosie over in a few weeks, but it's been still relatively clean in here. So, wow. How could the measles, which we had eradicated from this country, be running around again? We're in the era of the fuck around and find out syndrome. That seems to be, y'all, I couldn't even understand why any parent would not vaccinate their child against something like measles or any other childhood disease. That you need these vaccinations for your kids to go to school. Why are schools allowing these children into the schools unvaccinated? And I think we're going to see a lot more of this moving forward with Robert Kennedy, the Bush, the Trump administration. I think we're going to see a lot more children who are going to die from diseases that are prevented because their parents are going to be allowed to let them not get vaccinated. We're going to see a lot more childhood diseases spread throughout these schools if they allow more children to go unvaccinated. It's insane, but hey. On a side note, a few weeks ago, I had a close friend, associate of mine, who passed away from AIDS in 2025. This was kind of shocking to me and my associates, my friends. We all knew this person. Like, he died from AIDS. We were like, what happened? This man had known he was HIV positive for years, knew he was living with HIV, never took the HIV medications, never took the medicine, never went to the doctor, found out he was diagnosed. He never took the medicines, suffered a lot of horrible infections and he just felt the medicines. He didn't want to take the medicines, they said. And I was like, why would you not take the medicines? I knew something was wrong with him. I never could figure out what was going on. I would have never in a million years have assumed that this man was sick because he just simply would not take those medicines that would have saved his life. Who does that? Yeah, to be in the era, you're going to fuck around and find out. Yep. A lot of y'all are fucking around and finding out the hard way. I don't have to find out the hard way. I take my blood pressure pills every night. I mean, faithfully going in, take my pills, go to bed, sleep. I'm no fool over here, y'all. Some of y'all are just, I don't even know what to say. We're in the area, fuck around and find out. And people are literally doing that. They're fucking around. And they find out the hard way. They're losing their lives because something stupid. The medicines are there. We have great vaccinations available. They had eradicated this measles thing. You just have to wonder what's going on in people's minds. How crazy can we be? How insane. I'm not going to vaccinate my children. Okay, so you'd rather your children get the measles and suffer horrible side effects of having the measles, from hearing loss to health issues, pain. What parent would want their child to go through that? Maybe y'all can help me understand. I don't know. I'm not an anti-medicine person. I take my medicine. I take my medications. I make sure I take them. I'm always going to be an advocate for going to your doctor. We have great medicines. I don't know where you all get this anti-medication from, anti-vaccination, anti-HIV medicine, anti-high blood pressure medication, anti-diabetic medication, all this anti. I don't fucking get it. I take my medicine. I always have. Those of you who are not understanding medicine, I don't get it. And as a society, I think the more, because I'm online, I see some of the most ignorant shit on Facebook and Facebook and Twitter and Instagram when it comes to people posting about medications, and social media has really sent us down a rabbit hole of ignorance. You can't be that damn ignorant. It's just, but it's true. We, as a society, social media, for some reason, has left a lot of us extremely ignorant about medications, vaccinations. I read so much false, fake mess on the internet. It's just astounding to me. I be strolling, I see that mess, and okay, some more ignorant shit here. What's this shit? And some of you all, I guess, just believe this fake mess. I don't even know how to describe it. I don't know what to say. I'm not sure what to say about that. It just makes you wonder. It definitely makes you wonder. I see they're just reporting that Roberta Flack passed away today. She was 88 years of age. So she died today. Well, I hope that you all are taking care of your children and taking your children to the doctor's offices and getting their medicines and getting their vaccinations and having their. I don't know I think I told y'all that was about a friend of mine who passed away about a year or two ago. He had high blood pressure since he was a little kid, but his mother knew he had high blood pressure. She never gave him the blood pressure medication for whatever reasons. Once he got to Morehouse Medicine, they found out he had Morehouse College. He was actually in college. He was in sports in high school, so he didn't ever have a. I just find this hard to understand. You went through high school and you never went to a doctor's appointment. Nobody ever told you you had high blood pressure. Anyway, he gets to Morehouse and he's going to school. He passes out. They get him over. They say, "Man, you have high blood pressure. Not only do you have high blood pressure, but you are in kidney failure." You know, his mother knew since he was a little kid, probably about 9, 10, 11, or maybe earlier, that he had high blood pressure, and she never sought to treat the ailment. So he went through all his teenage years with high blood pressure and destroyed his kidneys. So when he got to Morehouse, he's probably about 18, 19 years of age. At that point, he's freshman in college, passes out, and they rush him to the hospital and find out, oh, no, you got high blood pressure, and you're in kidney failure. Long story short, not too long after that, he ended up on dialysis. This could have been avoided. His ignorant parents did not take the time to make sure that he took. They didn't even give him blood pressure. They didn't even let him know he had high blood pressure. It's like, what is going on here? What parent would deny their child medication? A lot of parents, obviously. A lot of parents. A lot of ignorant parents who, for whatever reasons, a lot of ignorant parents who just, whatever reasons, who knows? That's just weird. I don't know. Well, it's a Monday. I got a lot to do today. I believe Earl's going to be transferred to the rehab hospital. We open today or tomorrow. So I know he's about sick of that hospital. So maybe this is moving on to the next phase. I think today is the day. Or tomorrow. Or someday this week on Wednesday. We gonna see. I'm hoping that is that. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. I'm gonna do another video later because I got an issue going on with my family and they need a place to stay. My nephews who just had kids and it's a lot of chaos. They want to come over here, they can't come over here. I can't allow them to come here. Just won't work. But first, I need to get me some breakfast. It's going to be a little short video. I hope that you all are vaccinating your children and you're not allowing your child to be harmed by or die. You imagine your child dying for something that preventable, that could have been prevented just by a vaccination. I'm just so confused by all this. And I think as we move around, like I said, this is the fuck around and find out generation. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are fucking around and finding out the hard way, stuff that everybody else knows about. No one should be dying of AIDS in 2025. No one. Unless you cannot get hold of that medication at all. If you live in the United States, you can get hold of this medication. It is available for you to take. You can get your hands on it and use. But, I don't know what to say. I tend to You know, I don't know what to say. I'm not exactly sure what to say about all this mess. It's weird to me. But I'm hungry. So, what did I eat last night? I don't know, but I didn't eat enough because I woke up hungry this morning. I'm about to make me some breakfast. Today is Monday. This is February 24th. This is a short little video. I put that news article in there. Clearly, something's wrong here. Something weird is going on here in this country with all this. The level of ignorance. What is going on here? The level of education and ignorance is starting to be astounding. But I am going to come back and do another video. I have family members and friends. Everybody know, I want to stay over there with you. Yeah, I can't let these niggas in my house. I just can't do it under any circumstances. And we'll talk about that in my next video. I'll explain why these niggas can't come in here. They can't come in here. I can't help you. I just can't. I have to worry about myself, my own peace of mind. This is my home. I like to come home to a peaceful environment. Yeah, it's empty. Earl's not here. It's quiet over here. It's so quiet over here. Peaceful. It gets lonely sometimes. I get a little lonely. I get so lonely. But you know what? I don't like Janet. I'm fine with getting lonely over here. I close my door and lock it. Go just watch some TV. Because I was watching this really good TV show last night. That's why I'm sleeping now. I was watching this TV show last night till about 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to finally turn it off. First it started off kind of slow. It was called Net Zero on Netflix. I'm about to rewatch the first few episodes. I dozed off, and then I woke up, and then finally got interested. By the first few episodes, I kind of slept through before it warmed up and started to heat up. So I need to go back and see, because I have a lot of questions that are in my head last night while I was watching that. Well, anyway, today is Monday. It is February the 24th. It's a beautiful Monday. The weather's clear and sunny right here in Atlanta. I hope you all have a great week. These weeks, why about don't you? It'll be trash day tomorrow. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. The year's 2025. I'm out of here, and I'll speak to y'all after I get to eating breakfast. I need something. I'm starving. I'm out. Bye.